Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Gears of War 2 Grenadier Elite action figure by NECA. This figure set is part of Series 4 of the Gears of War line and was released in 2009, I believe. I did not get into the Gears of War figures until later, just recently. And I've been on the hunt for Locust drones since I missed the waves of the Locust drones that came out earlier. And these guys are not easy to find. They don't sell them at the Toys R Us anymore, except for just the latest waves of Gears figures. And I was able to find this figure set at a local comic shop, or not really local, but a crosstown comic shop, A1 Comics. I'll put the link down there. And they were having a clearance sale on their toys and action figures for 40% off. And I found this Locust and several other Locust drones. And this one only cost, after the discount, just a little over $10, almost $11. Taking a look at the figure here in the package, you can see that this drone is a little different than like the Grappler or the Cyclops. He's got this bandolier thing going, and underneath it's just his bare chest there. And you have here a shotgun. I'm not sure what other accessories. I don't think he has any other accessories on there. Looking at the bottom of the package here, you can see the people credited with constructing this figure, or people involved in creating the figure, which is kind of neat. Looking at the back of the package here, you can see the description of the Grenadier Elite here, and also other figures from the Gears line. You have Marcus Phoenix, Locust drone. This is probably the Grenadier Elite. You have Hoffman, and I'm not sure, I think that's the little crawly guy. I can't remember the name right now. And then you have Dom. I'm not sure what that one is. This looks like a cog guy, and this looks like a palace guard. And let's go ahead and open this guy up, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and the Grenadier Elite is out of the package. First thing we'll take a look at are the accessories. He only came with one accessory, and that's the Gnasher shotgun. And it's a pretty standard shotgun. I think Lieutenant Kim has a shotgun that looks like this. And it has a moving part here. And it also has a peg on there. Interesting thing is that the peg hole is on the back of the Locust drone itself. I know the Locust drone are tough, but wow, having a hole in there to mash your shotgun, and that's you got to be really tough to get that. The only thing is that the peg hole is a lot smaller than the peg itself, so I can't push it in. So he can't go around wearing a shotgun. Taking a look at the Locust drone itself, the Grenadier Elite is actually a very nice figure. This is a different figure than the other Locust drone, like the Grappler and Cyclops. Obviously he's bare-chested here, except for this bandolier type thing. And he's got different kinds of armor. This one's colored red, and it's got lots of belts and buckles. This guy's got a belt fetish. It's just all over his body. You got belts here, buckles there. Even on this bandolier, well, I don't know if it's really a bandolier because I don't see any ammo on here at all. All I see on this thing is belts and buckles. And so I'm thinking this is more like a sash type of thing. Maybe a status to denote his rank, or he just likes wearing it, lots of buckles. But this guy's got belts and buckles all over his body. I don't think it's for function. I think it's an aesthetic thing. So, still a very nice detail. And also on here on his waist, he's got a grenade hanging off his waist, and it's not removable though. And he's got pouches going along the back there, and he's got another grenade, a spare grenade, I guess, in there. It's very nice and detailed on there, even his boot. I really like the paint job that NECA did to this figure. It's very nice on here. And with this Series 4 Locust, they actually really improved the articulation over the previous series. Before, it was a lot swivels on the, like, say, the elbows and the hands, I believe. But now they've gone to hinge joints on the elbows, which is very, very nice. And also some improved articulation in the knees as well. Going over the articulation of this guy, the head goes all the way around. That's about it. That one's still on a swivel. The arms go all the way around. They do go out and in. There is bicep articulation, but you really have to work at it because his armor, his arm guards here impede a lot of the articulation. And like I said earlier, now the elbows have a hinge joint, so it bends up and down, and it still goes all the way around. The hands are still on a swivel, so they go all the way around. There's no torso articulation on this guy, but his waist articulation, it can go all the way around, and it can actually go down and back a bit, and even to the side for him to dodge a bullet, I guess, on there. The legs are still on a V swivel crotch on there, so they go all the way around. The knees are on a sort of like a ball type of joint. They do go back and forth and all the way around. This one goes back a lot further than the other leg, though, and it goes all the way around here. And you can actually see part of the joint on this leg here. Part of the peg, I'm sorry. And the feet do not have any articulation. It's actually a single mold from the knee on down, so, which is not too bad because these guys are just big and bulky, and you really don't need articulation on the feet on this guy. Overall, it's a nice figure. I like it. It's an improvement over the previous drones as far as articulation, and the sculpt of this guy is very nice, as are all NECA figures, really. I recommend picking up this guy if you're into Locust or Gears of War figures. This guy, I think, is a must-have for the Locust army and for army building. But this is my casual peek into the Gears of War 2 Grenadier Elite action figure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.